New York as we speak. Now, when the PM spoke to the president, my understanding is that he was not aware of that assault that we saw on the Channel 7 crew, Amelia Brace and Tim Myers, the cameraman. That they're the images there. That is Tim being assaulted by a police officer, and then a baton being wielded on Amelia as she ran off.
Reporter Amelia Brace in the way of a police charge just outside of the White House with the cameraman Tim Myers, who copped a punch by the look of it
Amelia,
from the police.
how are you? How is Tim? Are you guys all right?
Yeah, we're okay. We both copped a few rubber bullets and some tear gas, and Tim got a pretty good punch in the guts, but he
both copped a few rubber bullets and some tear gas, and Tim got a pretty good punch in the guts.
Handled it quite well and managed to lead me out of there. We're now about 2 blocks from the White House. You can still hear police cars.
Both copped a few rubber bullets and some tear gas, and Tim got a pretty good punch in the guts.
George Floyd was a criminal. He was a criminal. And just because he was a criminal doesn't mean he deserved to die at the knee of a police officer. But it does mean that I am not going to play a part of the broken black culture that always wants to martyr criminals, who wants to pretend they were these upstanding human beings that just wanted to help society, that just wanted to reach out and uplift society. And he has a rap sheet that is long, that is dangerous. He was an example of a violent criminal his entire life. Okay, up until the very last moment. Now, again, I want to be clear. This is not a defense for Derek Chauvin. No one that I have spoken to, no one in the news is defending Derek Chauvin. He is getting what he has coming to him. Okay, great. This is why we have a cycle and a toxic culture, because nobody wants to tell the truth in Black America. It's so easy to be a victim. It's so easy to ask white people to bow down and apologize and do all these things for us. It's crap. We're going to get ahead. Black conservatives get ahead because we don't subscribe to this narrative. Because you're not going to catch me outside trying to grab a TV pretending that it's because a martyr named George Floyd got killed. Okay? I'm a big believer that no matter what color you are, you do stupid things, you win stupid prizes. Okay? We have to do better. We have to teach our kids better, or we're not going to get ahead, right?
But rest assured, he has the sole authority to invoke the Insurrection Act, and if necessary, he will do so to protect American citizens. One thing I really want to note, and I think it's so important to go back to this because I haven't seen a ton of coverage of it other than in a few places. And I started the briefing with this, and it's important. I just want to circle back and note Captain David Dorn, who lost his life in St. Louis, and he was killed by a looter. He served 38 years in the St. Louis Police Department. His wife, Ann, is a sergeant with the St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department. He is a hero. I also want to note, because there have been 45 officers lost in the line of duty this year, and my heart breaks for them. And as a new mom myself, my heart particularly breaks for two women in particular who I was reading about their stories today. Officer Breanne Leath of the Indianapolis Police Department. On April 9th, 2020, she was shot and killed. She's survived by her 3-year-old son, her sister, and her parents. She was a National Guard veteran, and my heart breaks for the family of Officer Leath. And Officer Tiffany Victoria Enriquez of the Honolulu Police Department on January 19th, 2020. Officer Enriquez was shot and killed as well, leaving 3 daughters, 1 grandson, and she was a U.S. Air Force Reserve veteran. These are our heroes. Thank you so much to our officers who are protecting our streets. Many have been shot, some have been killed. It's a travesty, and let us stand with law enforcement and recognize the huge contribution that they have made to our society and continue to do so each and every day. Thank you so much, guys.
The other who's command of the forces in Washington right now?